indeed, that shows also what we can bring in OSIX with experienced people is this ability to manage crises like this, to come up with quickly solutions, workarounds that can keep the boat afloat and driving, and at the same time being autonomous in even training the people in what has to be done next, and coordinating the whole. So it's indeed a very, very interesting case. Hopefully, it doesn't happen every day, but it's more common than we think. Potentially, this kind of challenge and chaotic transition, right?
Yeah, I think that's really this kind of projects are very complex. Every time you have a merger and acquisition, it is very complex. It's very important to have the right stakeholders during the due diligence already.
Yeah.
Because as I said, usually you involve, of course, the sales, you involve legal, and you have the senior management, but senior management is not their job to know the details on how things are working on the shop floor. So you need to have a bridge. You need to have someone who makes the bridge, and at least in supply chain, that's more, of course, my cup of tea. But that's where you need to be involved early enough to prepare for the best.
Of course, and otherwise you make commitments to the market, you make commitments to your seller, which are completely unrealistic, right? Because you end up underestimating the amount of workforce you need to transition. Yeah. So I think great takeaways, great learnings as well. It happens, and you need to have the right people around to deal with it. And experience is always a good prerequisite to handling crisis like this. So thank you, Marc, for sharing this very interesting case study, and again showing your skills and your ability to drive very complex integration projects and distribution switch between two companies.